Good morning and welcome to my first ever YouTube beauty tutorial. What I'm going to do today is pretty much my everyday makeup. I'm going to run some errands. We're getting ready to go camping next week. So I thought I would do something that had sunscreen in it. So I guess let's just start with some sort of primer. This is what I'm going to use today because the foundation that I'm planning on using is more of a dewy finish. So I'm going to start off with this Cover FX. It is the Cover FX in Moonlight. So then I'm just gonna, which this brush definitely needs to be clean, but I'm just gonna, oh my god, that is horrid. But it is just the same thing that's already on my face from yesterday. Redonkulous. All right, now that I'm a glowing goddess. But today, because I'm going to be out running errands and in the sun, I'm going to do this one, which is, it has a SPF 15 in it, and it's the Infallible Pro Glow. So we'll see how well this lasts. Well, I've worn it before, so I don't even know why I said that, but this is going to be so much fun editing because I'm going to be cutting out so much. But we're winging it. So what I tend to do is just kind of put it all over my face. This is the brush that I use for my foundation. It's $6. You can't beat that. It's the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. So then I just kind of start dabbing. I don't like to, you know, smear it, because then I just feel like it moves the product around as opposed to actually like getting it into my skin. I hope this is looking decent on camera. Using my iPhone, dude. Not investing in a camera until I feel like I can do this for fun or whatever. So I really do like doing makeup, but, and I've always wanted to do a video, but you know, people are mean. This video may never see the light of day, who knows? I feel like this stuff looks really good. Like, I like the combo together to look a little glowy, but and then obviously drag it down your neck. It feels very lightweight on the skin. So for my brows, I get this at Ulta. It's the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in Blonde. Looks like this. It's about $10. I wish it lasted longer. It does tend to dry out after a while. Like, mine's kind of dry. I probably need a new one. But I hate going to Ulta for just one thing. And if I do go to Ulta, I tend to buy other things. I'm all about like Amazon and online shopping because it gets delivered to your door. You know, I'm already out doing enough crap for work and grocery shopping and other horrible crap out in the real world. I'd rather not be shopping at a store. So anyway, back to what I was doing. So I just kind of like run it. Oh, that lighting is horrid. It's an iPhone for you. I guess I'll just step back. So I just kind of run it through my brows at first, which, you know, this could take my whole freaking life, especially if I'm trying to get them to be twins, which is the goal. Sometimes, well, always, it annoys me when people go, oh, they're not twins, they're sisters. No, they're supposed to be twins. You got to try to make them twins. You got to make them so close that they're sisters, but they look like twins. But the goal is twins. If they're sisters, you're just being lazy, I feel like. And I kind of move back and forth between brows because I am trying to match them. It's just basically taking these products to enhance your beauty. But as you can see, like, it's not really like doing that much. It is more of a tint, but I'll show you because I do want it to look a little bit more natural as opposed to like a crazy. Sometimes my brows get too dark and I'm like, whoa, that escalated way too quick. I tried so hard to get the background cute, and there's my bag for camping. Should have moved that. So after I did the tint, I take the Maybelline Cover Stick. Here's the other piece, goes in. Anyway, and I just take this brush that I've had for a million bajillion years, but I don't even know where it's from. But you know, you can see the tip. Get one like it. I just put a little bit of product. I tend to kind of put it through my fingers because if I don't, then I'm putting too much product on my face and then it looks ridiculous. Like this, and I just kind of like go around and shape the brow the way that I want it to be. Like that. If I kind of mess up or push too far down, I'll take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Auburn. See how that one looks compared to that one? See how the, let me get one of these. See how the top is all kind of like not straight? And that just gave me, concealer's the trick. Better. Work in progress. Anyway, this one's kind of hard because I'm right-handed and obviously using my left. See, and one of the things is I am not the best at, you know, making this part look lighter. Hope it doesn't look too square-like, but you know, you only can do what you can do. I am no artist. I still am trying to conquer how beauty gurus on YouTube do that. It's a pain and I ain't got time for that right now. I just don't like pointed ends. Start to look like my dad. I said it's good enough. Sometimes if I stare at them too long, they just get, you know, worse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them and move on, and then I can always come back. Now I'm gonna go in with, again, another Ulta Beauty product. It is the Brow Shaping Gel in Clear. I'm gonna contour and kind of highlight with this. I think it was like $4. It's a great deal. I've just been really liking this one right now. It is, for under eyes, pretty brightening. I think the contour is a little dark for me, but it is summer, so whatever. So this is the Wet n Wild. You can see I've already used a bunch of it, sorry. I don't have a fresh one and it's kind of cracking, as you can tell, but whatevs. That's what happens with makeup when you use it. And I just kind of put it in the product. Tap off the excess, and then I get kind of suck my cheeks in. I'm getting here. And then what I do is I take this brush and just kind of use the corners, dip it in the product, tap off the excess, and then I do kind of contour my nose. I mean, the edge is kind of thin enough, I just go down. Kind of see that? And then I flip it, because I use the other side, and do this side. And then I do the bottom here. And at the end, you know, when all's said and done, like, I use this one to just kind of buff things out, you know, if things look too dark or whatnot. But I have the Shape Tape, which I love doing for under my eyes. You know, just like that. It looks like a little in person and it looks like a lot on camera. Then I just kind of, I like to do the, I know you can do it with the brush right off, but I like the heat of my fingers, and I use my ring fingers because they're the lightest touch, and you don't want to pull the skin underneath a lot because it is the thinnest skin on your face. I do that. I should get another one of these just for concealer, but I just kind of, you know, pat it into the skin. So I do that, and then I take this e.l.f. Can you see a pattern here? With the Wet n Wild, I'll use this color. Tap up the access, and then I get right down in here like this. Just kind of blurs out the And I kind of take it up here, any excess. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some blush. I've been using right now the Milani Baked blush in Luminoso. Let me open this so you can see. It's kind of like a, it looks a little pink on camera, but it's like an orangey blush. Anyway, always tap off the excess. I'm just kind of, ooh, it looks really dark on camera. Go in with just this loose, fluffy one and just kind of buff out to make it not so crazy looking. Now for highlight, I've literally been obsessed with this. It's the Wet n Wild, a highlighting powder in Mega Glow. I got this for $6 off Forever 21. I do take this Real Techniques 300 brush, and I like to just go right in here, right over the blush. Yeah, I've got to get a better camera, but woo! Gonna go up here. I do put some on the nose. Sure, for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Subculture palette and the Soft Glam. As you can tell, they've been used a little bit. They're a bit dirty. I got the Subculture here. I think this one's been used a little bit more. Oh no, that doesn't really look like it. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the color New Wave right here in the Subculture. Get in here in my crease. I tend to kind of just do both at the same time because there is so much color path. Oh yeah, I just get in here in my crease and just kind of blend it out. Kind of pull it this way a little bit. Again, I am no professional. I just love makeup. A lot. And it's funny because when I first started watching YouTube channels and people like Carly Bible and Nicole Guerrero and stuff, I was like, how are they buying this expensive makeup? Like, why would you do that when you can get cheaper makeup that's like just as good? But once you start trying these more expensive products, you can't go back. Like, yeah, this palette is $42, but the color payoff and how little you have to use lasts so long. Like, I just think these palettes are definitely worth it. You've got a lot of colors to choose from to play with. I always try to kind of match them to my outfit a little bit. But yeah, so I kind of start with that. It does look obviously messy. But so I start with that, and then I kind of look what I want to do next. So I'm kind of doing like an orangey yellow thing here. So I'm going to go from the Soft Glam. I'm going to go in with Orange Soda here, because I'm trying to make it looking like ombre transition a little bit. Then I'm going to go up above it here. I don't know if you can see where it just like it's lighter to darker. Just kind of do that. And I want to take the smaller end and get that New Wave from the Subculture palette and go underneath. Like that. To the other side. Kind of bring them together there. And then I want to do like a dark outer corner a little bit. I think because I want to bring in a little bit of red, I'm going to use the Soft Glam. I'm going to use this Mulberry. Be very gentle with it because I really don't want it too dark. My poor vanity's just covered with makeup all the time. And then I'm just going to kind of start in the corner. Bring it up in the crease. See, it's really kind of dark for a day look. Okay, we'll have to buff that out a little bit. But that's the thing, is like, accidents happen. You just gotta try to kind of go with the flow. Kind of bring it down just a little, I think. And I'm gonna take a clean brush here and just kind of buff it out. And this takes a while. You just keep going, buffing, buffing, buffing. And I'm gonna go back in with the New Wave from the Subculture, just to kind of bring that back a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with the Orange Soda again from the Soft Glam. And go back up here a little bit. And then from the Soft Glam, I'm gonna get that Tempera. I'll show you in this palette, right here. And then I'm gonna get it on my lid. Not all the way to the corner, but just mostly kind of in the front here. And do the same thing up here on the brow bone with the Tempera. Because I don't want that to look round. I want it to look, you know, like kind of like buffed out and nice. We don't want it, you know, to look, yeah, see, that's looking pretty good. Just saying. I'm thinking 2, because I'm wanting this like glammy, glowy glistening right here on my lid. I'm gonna use my finger because it tends to get the most product as opposed to a brush for anything with glitter. That's looking good. Who knows? People will be like, what are you doing? It's makeup, bitch. I can do what I want. Now we're gonna do mascara, which I use the L'Oreal Paris Telescpoic. Gotta get in here real close. Okay. Here's the mascara. Now we just need a lip. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Natural. All right, last but not least, I go in with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And that's pretty much it. I will be back to show you the completed look when this mess on top of my head is complete. Alright, well thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and do that. Hit the notification bell so you can get notifications when my next video is coming up. Hopefully this channel goes well. Thanks again for watching. Bye!